Facebook, we're talking about Facebook again. Am I obsessed with Facebook? I don't know. I mean, hey, you're probably watching this on Facebook or Instagram. So, hey, Facebook. So, apparently, Facebook is planning on changing its name. There's going to be a big reveal on Thursday, the 28th. What's the name? What is going to be the new name? Why are they changing their name? But before we get into that, don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, all the above. It really pushes this video out in the algorithm and encourages me to make more videos. This video is brought to you by Brand Video Pro. We help brands and influencers scale their influence and sales. So if you're interested in doing that, head on over to our website and find out how we can help you. All right. Let's begin. Why are they changing their name? Because they want a platform that fits into the metaverse. Yes, Facebook announced a few months ago that Facebook is now fully a metaverse company, and that's what they're pioneering. You know, they came out with Ray-Ban stories, the glasses that allows you to record videos of people with your glasses and instantly post them on your stories. And we know that is their entry into selling actual physical products. And because they really want to compete with Apple, they want to go head to head and take Apple's spot, because we all know the future is glasses, right? Well, the future is really probably Neuralace. And if you don't know what Neuralace is, it's Elon Musk's answer to the metaverse, but it's all in your brain, and he's trying to figure out how to do that. But let's get one step at a time, right? But Neuralace, essentially what it's going to be able to do is, like, there's going to be a chip in your brain, right? Chip in your brain, and you just think about something, and then and then immediately it pops up. Like, instead of you typing on Google, you just think, and it just pops up in your brain. That is extending human intelligence to such a so vastly. Think about how exponentially fast and intelligent we're all going to be. Where's my mom? Oof, she's over here. I mean, a lot of interesting things, because that's going to allow the government to track you. That's going to allow the government to track your brain, how you think. I don't know if it's going to be able to access your memories. Who knows? Like, it sounds like we're talking about science fiction right now. So, like, everything is on the table right now. So who knows what it's really going to be like when Neuralace comes out. I mean, it's an exciting thing. For me, I'm a futurist. I love the future. And so I'm super excited about these new innovations. I do understand that there are going to be some major privacy concerns. This is why I made a previous video talking about why the government needs to participate in the creation of the metaverse and whatever comes in the future. The government really needs to be aware, because at the end of the day, we pick people. We elect our government officials, right? We're the ones electing them. So at least they're representing us, as opposed to having these things controlled by one individual, like a CEO of a company that we don't know his morals, we don't know his beliefs, we don't know what his agenda is. I'd rather have people that we've elected sort of regulate these systems. But, okay, so Facebook's change in name. I think, Facebook has been around for so long at this point. I think most of us are so used to Facebook, the idea of it changing name, and thinking about Facebook is such a Web 2.0 word. It was a signifying app in the Web 2.0 era. And now that we're entering Web 3.0, or we're already in Web 3.0, it makes sense that they would change their name so they can reimagine themselves or at least rebrand themselves in a way that we see them into the future. I think about the name Oasis, the Oasis in the movie Ready Player One. That's such a great name, and it's such a great way to define a metaverse sort of app, right? So it makes sense that he would move something along those lines, like the Oasis, right? It sounds like an interesting thing, right? Because the Oasis just has this like connotation of like opportunity and vastness. And I just imagine that he's going to call it something like that. Oculus is not the greatest name. I know they purchased Oculus. Not a great name, in my opinion. I hope it's not something vague like Oculus or something, random or too nerdy. I hope it's something that sort of represents hope and opportunity. And it's going to be really interesting to see what Facebook is called. And it's also going to be very, heart-wrenching in a way to let go of the name Facebook. It's just been such a staple in all of our lives around the world for almost like a decade and a half, since 2005. Wow. Wow, since 2005. Right? 2005, 2006. Wow. That's 16 years. 16 years of Facebook, like almost 2 decades. And now you're changing the name so we can enter Web 3.0 with a brand new oasis. I'll call it that. But I hope they don't call it Oasis, because that'd be a little cheesy. But I do think it's going to be a very hopeful and interesting name, and I can't wait to check it out. What are your thoughts on that? What do you think? What do you think Facebook is going to name itself, and do you think it's a good idea for them to change the name? Leave a comment down below. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, all the above. My name is Kenna, and see you next time. Peace.